What's up, world? It's your boy, KasperGenius. I'm back. The Karaoke Oracle. Man, y'all already know what's up. Previously on the Karaoke Oracle, we learned that KasperGenius is a sucker for love. Yep, he's single, a single bachelor. Well, I have children and I have grandchildren. So they my first priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I came here to have some fun with y'all, give y'all a little bit of me, but I'm down there naked out here. Cause, man, I've been giving y'all the whole rundown of my life. The whole rundown of everything I've been going through in life, from being a child, in the hood, to being a grown man in this world. The hood prepared me for the world. It's like, no, I'm not proud of this darkness. You know what I'm saying? I want nothing to do with it. I'm with the light. But in no way am I ashamed of what I've been through or in any way in regret of, just what I've been learning as I've been going through this life. You know what I'm saying? I've just been trying to find my purpose. I know that I am the light. I know that I am the radio. And that's what the first few episodes was about. Just realizing that, everything you've ever believed, everything you were ever taught was a lie. So I had to go and do all the research that I could possibly do to find the truth. And that's all I've been doing. I've just been seeking the truth. I'm a master student. So, it's like once I learn what I learn, God says that I have to give it to the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like they say faith without works is dead. So we learn that, man, I have grown my faith to the faith of a mango seed. It went from a mustard seed to a mango seed. But faith without that works is dead. So, you know what I'm saying? I kind of look back and I find myself, trying to figure out, where did I go wrong with some of my first decisions? Every decision made, every challenge that I was ever faced with, you either pass the test or you fail the test and have to take the test again. And love is one of those tests that I have been constantly failing because, I go into relationships loving everybody because I love myself. You know what I'm saying? I've always been like that. I've always loved myself. Sometimes to the point where I have to hide the real me, from certain people because, certain people, they feed off your energy. They need your energy to survive. So, sometimes I can be around people and not say nothing, but people always want to, figure out who I am and, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. And I pretty much don't tell them anything. I let them assume whatever they want to assume. I try not to, change their mind on whatever prejudice they may have, whatever prejudgment they had. You know what I'm saying? Either just seeing me, looking at me, or listening to something that I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life ain't been perfect. Like, yes, I've been with some of the most beautiful women in the world, but I've been with, some not so beautiful women on the outside, but they were beautiful on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And I've been with some beautiful people on the outside that wasn't so beautiful on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful on the outside, but not so beautiful on the inside. And I realized that, no, I haven't been trying to save everybody. I haven't been trying to help everybody. I haven't even been trying to heal everybody, because I know that everybody can't be saved. I know that everybody doesn't want help. And I know that everybody heals at their own pace. Everybody is on their own journey. Like me. It took me a minute to get here, but I had to go it alone. I've been pretty much doing this all by myself. And God told me that it's all right to ask for help. It's all right to, you know what I'm saying, come on here and tell him that, hey, this soul food is free for sure. But you know what I'm saying? KasperGenius need a little bit of assistance too, you know, because he has children and grandchildren. So yes, everything that I give is free, but you know, donations are accepted. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much music anymore because people aren't talking money when it comes to me, because they know I give it away for free. You know what I'm saying? They know I give them a verse on GP from Casper G. It's like, because it's all love. I love music. I love doing this. Just like I love teaching. I don't charge anything to tutor or mentor children. Like man, I've been tutoring, mentoring, or, you know, just being there for children since I was a child. Like man, I was considered a natural helper. You know what I'm saying? Like middle school. By the time I got to high school, I was a freshman taking classes with seniors that were taking the class for the third time just so they can graduate. So I made sure they graduated. You know what I'm saying? Even if I had to do whatever paperwork it was in 2 minutes and pass it over to them. Hey man, look at this. These are the answers. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, because, you know what I'm saying, I realized that school was just preparing me for real life, the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're going to get in line and you're going to do this like we say do it, or, you know what I'm saying, you're going to face the consequences. And that is how the children have been sacrificed since day one. You know what I'm saying? When them people, okay, let's say 1492. They want to take us all the way back to 1492 and tell us Christopher Columbus discovered America. I'm not here to dispute that, but I am here to say, yes, y'all want to tell us what you want to tell us, but I'm here to tell them what you don't want to tell them. And that is, in 1492, that was the fall of the Moors, which is the black people who ran Europe. You know what I'm saying? So the fall of the Moors was 1492, and it spread from Europe throughout the world. So melanated people have been under attack for 531 years. Since 1492, the melanated people have been under attack. Fast forward, and once we start getting all our rights, fighting for all our rights, the government said, okay, we're not going to worry about just trying to oppress the black people. We got to oppress everybody. So everybody has been falling under this, you know what I'm saying, these laws and rules and regulations, these principalities that we have been fighting, because it's a spiritual war now. It's a spiritual war. It's like you're going to believe in this God and not that God, when it's all just one God. We are all connected. It's all connected. You know what I'm saying? People are constantly trying to bring the Bible to me like I don't know the Bible, and I'll spit the Bible right back to them, and they say, oh, wait, I didn't look at it like that. It does say that, like yes, it says that. We got to go back and look at it again, go back and look at everything. So fast forward to right now, we have been sacrificed since birth. We are sacrificed as children. You know what I'm saying? And our parents didn't know any better because they were sacrificed, and they didn't know any better because their parents were already sacrificed. Not sacrificed as far as death, just sacrificed as far as freedom. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some sacrifices pay off well. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people make a lot of money on your death. It's like, yes, I probably am worth a whole lot more dead than I am alive, but I'm going to make sure I get my flowers while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure I get my money while I'm here. I'm going to make sure I get my throne while I'm here because I was born with the crown. You know what I'm saying? When I was born, doctors delivered me. They took me to the back room, had to do something to my head, brought me back to my mama wrapped up saying, this is his crown. This is the king baby. Now, you know, my mother only being 17 at the time, she pretty much said, okay, my baby was born April 4th, 1978, exactly 10 years after Martin Luther King died. So that was the king that she was thinking, you know, this is the king baby, you know, on some Martin Luther King 10 years later, the king baby. So, you know, all my life I've been like, hey, man, I was born exactly 10 years after Martin Luther King died. And that's always meant something to me. You know what I'm saying? All the way up until it was like I started having to go to school with children of other races. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was all, you know, black kids like me, a couple of Hispanic kids. And then once I got to like middle school and became a natural helper, it was like, you know, you're not the smartest kid no more because these kids that came from these other schools, they learned some different stuff to where they are a little bit more advanced than these kids that come from these black schools. So when we get to their schools, you know what I'm saying, we are kind of behind them. So I've been playing catch up ever since, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I started going to school with them, it was like catch up. But what's crazy is I can remember, you know, being in the third grade, 7, 8 years old, third grade. We go to recess and the kids are having zebra wars. Like it was black against white with everything. I don't care if we was playing basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever it was. It was zebra wars and zebra fights, black against white, like no matter what, you know, over time, you grow up with these same white kids and you graduate with them from high school and, you know, they are classmates for life. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily friends. Like I can't invite myself to their house for Sunday dinner, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But we can be Facebook friends. You know what I'm saying? That's how they see it. That's how we see it. That's how, you know what I'm saying, it is until, you know what I'm saying, you move into their neighborhood. And yes, as long as you are friendly and neighborly, then yes, you can stay. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, just to get back to the sacrificing of the children, you know what I'm saying? Man, me. Like I said, my mother was 17. When she was 16, she got her first job at the Air Force base. My father was in the Air Force, stationed at that Air Force base. And, you know, he was a mechanic. He fixed on the planes in the Air Force. But he was married at the time with 2 children already. So by the time my mother was having me at 17, he was having to basically tell my mother that, he married, he not going to leave his wife. He apologized for any inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? We took a blood test. Blood test came back, yes. And he basically had to pay child support. Now, I won't say that I never saw my father, but I will say that he wasn't present in my life, and he wasn't, I pretty much didn't learn anything from him except, well, I knew that I wouldn't be that type of father to my children. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, that he actually divorced his wife after having the third child with his wife. So he had 2 children, then he had me, and then he had a third child. By the time he had that third child, his wife knew about me and went to the child support court with him. You know what I mean? To see my mother, meet my mother type of thing. After that, he divorced his wife, and, they ended up moving to Germany eventually. You know what I'm saying? I said all that to say that, man, my father was a stand-up dad. He, actually raised his children. He just didn't get a chance to raise me, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like years later, after, sitting down and talking to him about it, and, forgiving him, and, forgiving myself, asking him for his forgiveness and him forgiving me. You sit down and talk to him, and it's like he understood where I was coming from. But, he also enjoyed the fact that, I let bygones be bygones, and I still moved my family down to meet him, to get to know him. I needed for him to get to know us, know that, yeah, we from the hood, and yeah, we might be a little hood, a little ghetto, but, that doesn't mean that we didn't deserve love at all. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't need money. We didn't need assistance. Like I didn't really need nothing. I just wanted for my kids to get to know him before he passed. And, I moved my family down with him 2013, and we stayed there with him until 2019 when he passed. 2020, that's when everything hit the fan, and, then it was like, okay, now I gotta go protect my mother type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Or try to salvage whatever relationship I still have with my family, because, once you find out a little bit more about your mother and your father, it's like, man, do I really want to, do this? Do I really want to go back here? Do I really want to tell them that I know everything that's been going on? Because, God shows me, it could come to me in a daydream, in a night dream. It can come to me in meditation or in prayer. You know what I'm saying? And God has just been so good. It's like, no matter what, I've just always wanted to, help the children, save the children. Like let's say I graduated high school, and, after being that natural helper that I was in middle school and high school, I took that same energy to college, and I gave my all to the college. I even went and started working with the kids. Like 2 years I worked with the children. This was a I was working for a black man who mentored little black boys in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And this was a all black neighborhood near this college. Looked just like my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know that all the black communities were sacrificed. But I was, and the program was called Project Keep Hope Alive. You know what I'm saying? Project Keep Hope Alive. I learned a lot from those students, and I learned a lot from the organizer, the person who hired me. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to take that same energy and go and give it to whatever community I chose to live in after that. I chose to come back to my neighborhood and, working at the community center. I worked at the community center for a couple of years. I worked at the elementary school, and church work is pretty much voluntary. I didn't get paid for any work I did in the church, but I was involved in the church and still helping the children. Now, with that said, I joined a couple of organizations, not just Kappa Alpha Psi, but, joining all of these organizations and being affiliated with record labels, entertainers, the rappers in the area. I realized that I can only speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm a member of KSI, but I'm still undergrad, still a neophyte, if you will. But at the same time, it's like I don't speak for Kappa Alpha Psi. I don't speak for any of the other organizations that I'm affiliated with. They don't speak for me. Like, they don't speak for me. No other organization speaks for me. Not even the organization that I created, as far as, Goodman Ave Entertainment, Kenner Direct. I don't speak for them when I'm doing this right here or any of my work. I speak for me. Because they don't, not everybody agrees with what I'm saying or what I'm doing. I don't answer to them. They don't answer to me. I answer to me. I speak for me. And they say, why am I doing this? I'm doing this for the children. I'm not here to change any older people's minds. I'm just here to help the children transition after what comes next from God. And we just have to wait and see what God has in store for us next. Like, I can see it. I know what's coming. But it's not my place to actually just tell you what's coming. Not just yet. All we got to do is just stay prepared for the blessings that come afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we got to go through this turmoil. We got to go through this dark time, but the other side is so beautiful. That's why I walk around with a smile on my face all day, because I know God got this. God is still in control. There are people that are in power that you don't even see, you don't even know, you know what I'm saying, that control your life without your knowledge and without your consent. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, I also want to say that no, I don't do any witchcraft. I don't know anything about spell work other than these words being spells. Like, not the curse words, not saying fuck, damn, bitch. That's not the curse word. The curse is your intent behind whatever you are saying to or about somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I can look into this camera and say, man, Casper G, with your ugly ass. Yes. That's me basically putting a spell on myself, because I accepted, or I I didn't accept it. I just basically said that I'm ugly. And you know what I'm saying? When you think you are ugly, you go to try to change something to make yourself beautiful. Like I can remember this one artist saying he got tattoos all on his face because he said he was ugly. I was like, man, what makes you ugly? And the truth of the matter is, it had nothing to do with him being ugly. It had everything to do with him looking innocent, looking friendly, not looking like a rock star, not looking like you gangster at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's no knock on nobody. It's just that, tell the people the truth. We just want to know the truth. And man, I'm here to dead all of that. You know what I'm saying? And with this karaoke oracle, today I'm going to give you UGK, Underground Kings, one day. Yes, one day you're here, the next day you're gone. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. Well. Hello, baby. Fool, one day you here, and then you're gone. Well. La da 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 da. Mama put me out at only 14, so I started selling crack, cocaine, and codeine. Time to stack some paper. I gotta do it quick, thinking I'm a juvenile, but they don't know who they messing with. Yeah, my mama's only son. But I live every day like it's my motherfucking last one. Every nigga and they mama asking why, but I'm in the game, live by the game, and in the game I'ma die. And if I die, or should I say, if I go, bury me in Harm Clark next to the come and go. Cause tomorrow ain't promised to me. Only thing promised to a player is the penitentiary. So I'ma take care of my business on the smooth tip. Watch my back selling crack and pack 2 clips. And when you think about that, you'll say it'll be honest a trip you here today, but the next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. This world we living in, man, it ain't nothing but drama. Everyone wanna harm ya. In New York, niggas getting shot for bombers. Now they got your life in the palm. They hand like California. Niggas with dubs of hydroponic. Marijuana, gangbanging got the ghetto hotter than a sauna. Down in Orange, my nigga Potts died on the corner behind a funky ass dice game. I seen him once before he died, when shit was twice, man. I remember being 8 deep off in Chucky crib, letting us act bad, not giving a fuck what we did. When we lost him, I knew the world was coming to the end, and I had to quit letting that devil push me to a sin. My brother being in the pen for damn near 10, but now it look like when he come out, man, I'm going in. So shit, I walk around with my mind blown in my own fucking zone, cause one day you're here, the next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. I'm up early cause ain't enough light in the daytime. Smoke 2 sweets and sold 3 chickens for the clock strike 9. Big enough holder, my boulder smolder on the PA pipes. AK loader as I get swallowed under city lights. Niggas be looking shife, so I look shife back. Can't show no weakness with these bitches, get your life jacked. My world trip is a state, especially for me. Them bitches trying to lock me up for the whole century. They gave my nigga Donnie 40, Dante 19. I wish that we could smoke again and take a tight lean. My world a trip, you can ask Bumby, bitch, I ain't no liar. My man Bobo just lost his baby in a house fire. And when I got on my knees at night to pray, I asked God, why you let these killers live and take my homeboy's son away? Man, if you got kids, show them you love them, cause God just might call them home. Cause one day they here, and baby, the next day they gone. Ooh, ooh, I know you know well. Oh, oh, la da 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 da. Well, yeah. Then they gone one day here. And then you're gone. And that was beautiful, Casper G. And that was beautiful. That was beautiful. The Karaoke Oracle. We back. And we basically just been talking about the children being sacrificed or the children being saved, because we either gonna lead them to salvation or damnation. What kind of frequency do you have these babies in? Because, you know, when the 80s came and the 90s came, we went from wanting to be police officers, firefighters, you know, military men. We went from wanting to be that to wanting to just be the dope dealer, gangster, mafioso. You know what I'm saying? That's where our minds went, because that's what we saw. Man, you had to be here to see somebody pull up in a Ferrari, somebody pull up in a Lamborghini, and they throw 100 ones out the vehicle, you know, to 3 kids that's standing on the corner. Throw 100 ones out to the kids on the corner. And we looking at them like, who is that? You know, man, that's the neighborhood drug dealer. So yes, everybody grow up and want to be him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people right here, right now, who they ain't trying to hear, you know what I'm saying, nothing but get paid. You know what I'm saying? So our souls were sold way before we even got a chance to even, you know what I'm saying, understand what was going on. Our souls were already sacrificed. But I'm one of them people that, you know what I'm saying, if I got the light in me, I'm going to give my light regardless if I got $1,000 in my pocket or 1,000 pennies in my pocket. I'm going to give you the light. You know what I'm saying? Like when I came home from college and started working in the community, it was like I had little or no money. You know what I'm saying? But I could see kids coming straight out of high school and jumping right on a corner. Or I can see kids that was 14, 15 already out on that corner. By the time they 20, they actually own the drugs. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I was that dude that, you know what I'm saying, come and tell them, hey, man, I don't want to sell nothing but grass, weed. I don't want to sell nothing but weed. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, man, I don't even want to sell weed. After a while, it's like, man, I don't even want to sell weed. I'm good. But it's like I still had to, you know, encourage the fellas to, hey, man, let's get off this block for a minute. Let's go bowling. Let's go shoot some pool. Let's go play some basketball. Like I used to organize I call it the turkey bowl, but Thanksgiving morning, the men would wake up and go and just play football while the women, putting their finishing touches on Thanksgiving dinner. You know what I'm saying? Or, I would, sign us up for some kind of basketball league, basketball tournament, football tournament. We trying to get something positive out of this because we surrounded by the negativity. We surrounded by the demons so much that the demons they be actually on these people. You know what I'm saying? And when they see my light, they be trying to dim it, but at the same time, they love it because they feeding off this energy. I give people energy to want to get up and go and do something, no matter what that is. And I can remember being flat broke out there in the neighborhood, youngsters, 14, 15. They giving me love and giving me respect, but at the same time, it's like they love what I'm doing, but if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's just been the motto growing up in the neighborhood once the drugs got here. You know what I'm saying? Once the dope got here. So the children are sacrificed in that manner. You know what I'm saying? The parents are on drugs, so the kids have no supervision. You know what I'm saying? Those kids grow up with little or nothing, and all they want is a little something. So they go out to the streets and they go out and do some crazy things. But at the same time, it's like, man, who do you blame? It's not their fault. It's not our fault that we are where we are. You know what I'm saying? There is a dark cloud over the hood because we were sacrificed, and you know what I'm saying? The only thing that's going to get rid of that dark cloud is prayer and meditation. Like I said, I don't do no witchcraft. I don't know nothing about spell work. Like I'm afraid of sage. You know what I'm saying? I've saged maybe 15 times in my life. You know what I'm saying? But that's like the only thing I feel the safest with, other than praying and meditating on it. And then I go out in nature and, you know what I'm saying, I'm just healing. I go out in nature and I'm healing. That's kind of why I'm late with this little old upload, because I was out in nature healing. I went all the way to the beach, all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. Not running away from anything, just to get away for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just to get away and go breathe. Just go be to myself. You know what I'm saying? When I'm by myself, I pray a whole lot more. I'm meditating a whole lot more. I'm speaking to not just the angels and the spirits and God, but I'm speaking to the birds. You know what I'm saying? The animals. Because the spirit of the ancestors is in them as well. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. But in spirit, you can be wherever you want to be, in spirit and in truth. You can be wherever you want to be. Now, you might see a video of me arguing with a Jewish guy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't apologize for arguing with this Jewish guy, but I just had to let him know, hey man, y'all been singing this same tune for 500 years. And for 500 years, all we've been doing is just moving out of y'all's way. Since y'all came over here, got off them boats, we just been moving out of y'all's way. We just been moving out of y'all's way. And now it's to the point where some of us have and some of us have not. And you still want what we don't have. Y'all still want it. Y'all still want the energy. You still want our time. You still want us to be in accordance or in agreeance of everything y'all been doing to us, or everything y'all been doing to me. Let me just say me. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to just fall in line and be with whatever y'all got going for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make me go and look up my inheritances and, you know what I'm saying, who left me what. But it cost me to go and even look that up. Then it cost me to even get it. Like who is making the rules on how we inherit stuff and when we inherit stuff? Like we are born. Some of us are born into wealth. You know what I'm saying? But there are some people who feel like we gotta earn it. Like, wait, your children don't have to earn anything. They get exactly what you left them. They get the will. If they don't get the will, you'll go out of your way to go and give them the will, saying, this was left to you. This is your money. This is yours. This was yours. You know what I'm saying? But me, I gotta go get lawyers. I gotta go back to the cities or the counties, wherever these people are. I gotta go out of state just to get a lawyer that's gonna come in here and look into whatever's going on with the judges, the doctors, you know what I'm saying? The judges, the doctors, the lawyers, the insurance people. I got people on that, but it's like, why do I have to go through all of this just to get what's rightfully mine? Like, yes, I told my sisters that I didn't want nothing from my dad if he didn't say, give this to him or this is his. I don't want nothing from anybody if they didn't say it themselves, if they didn't write it in their will. But if it's written in the will, yes, give me everything that's owed to me. And that's to whoever. And thank you from whoever left me anything. But it's like, man, y'all got to stop playing. Y'all been sacrificing. Y'all been trying to sacrifice me, my children, maybe even my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all been trying to sacrifice all of us since we were little. Since my mom was little, they've been trying to sacrifice her. Since I was little, they've been trying to sacrifice me. Since my children were little, they've been trying to sacrifice them. When no, I'm not going to sacrifice my children. I would sacrifice myself. That's why I'm here. I'm here sacrificing myself. I'm out here damn near naked, giving y'all my all, giving y'all all of me. Because I refuse to sacrifice my children or anybody's children. And I understand that, you know what I'm saying, some people, they don't have a choice. They had to sacrifice their children in order to ascend or get to these positions that they are in. And they are sworn to secrecy. Like these secrets are being revealed, and some of them ain't gonna be able to take it, and some of them ain't gonna make it. And one thing I've been learning is I can't mourn the dead, because they aren't actually dead unless they don't have a soul. Let the dead mourn the dead, and don't mourn the living either. What I mean by mourn the living, that means, you know what I'm saying, you basically shelter your children, you know what I'm saying, from the world, or, you know what I'm saying, you just miss somebody so much that you actually crying over them, you know what I'm saying, instead of forgiving, forgetting, and living. Forgive, forget, and live. Man, it's been a long journey, and I got more. Yes, this is just the 4th episode, season 1. Episode 4, one day. And I know that one day I'm going to be gone. And I just want to leave this for generations to come, somebody is going to look at this and say, man, I learned a lot from that dude. Give him his flowers right now. Give him his flowers before he die. Because this guy has some great ideas that could unite us in the end. It could unite us all once we unite God. There's only one. There's only one. The Most High. Yes, he created us, but Genesis 1:26-28 says, let us make man in our image. And then he proceeded to make both male and female. He made them both and told them, go, be fruitful and multiply. So God said, let us make man in our image. Who is us and what is our image? It said it right after that. It says he made both male and female. So us is man, woman, child. Our image is a man, a woman, and the children. That's our image. And that's the message for today. That big mama is with God. And she want her flowers too.